After cuts to food stamps, Trump administration ends government's annual report on hunger in America. Wonderful. This is from the AP again. The Trump administration is ending the federal government's annual report on hunger in America, stating that it had become, quote, overly politicized hunger and, quote, rife with inaccuracies. Oh my God. The decision comes 2.5 months after President Donald Trump signed legislation sharply reducing food aid to the poor. The Congressional Budget Office has estimated that the tax and spending cuts bill Republicans muscled through Congress in July means 3 million people would not qualify for food stamps. They don't want you to see that, also known as SNAP benefits. The decision to scrap the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Household Food Security Report was first reported by the Wall Street Journal. In a press release Saturday, the USDA said the 2024 report, to be released October 22nd, would be the last. Quote, the questions used to collect data are entirely subjective and do not present an accurate picture of actual food security, the USDA said. The data is rife with inaccuracies slanted to create a narrative that is not representative of what is actually happening in the countryside, as we are currently experiencing lower poverty rates, increasing wages, and job growth under the Trump administration. Just all outright lies. None of that's true. The Census Bureau reported earlier this month that the U.S. poverty rate dipped from 11% in 2023 to 10.6% last year, just before Trump took office, just before. Critics were quick to accuse the administration of deliberately making it harder to measure hunger. Well, yeah, and assess the impact of its cuts to food stamps. Quote, Trump is canceling our annual government survey that measures hunger in America rather than allow it to show hunger increasing under its tenure. End quote. Bobby Kogan, Senior Director of Federal Budget Policy at the left-leaning Center for American Progress, said on social media. Quote, this follows the playbook of many non-democracies that cancel or manipulate reports that otherwise show less than perfect news. You know, I thought this might be happening for some time, especially when we saw after COVID how much good the child tax credit did. I don't think Trump minded those results because he was partially responsible for that. He did, send money and whatnot, but ending that, they knew that they were sending people straight into poverty and they don't want people to know about it.